Welcome everyone. Welcome everywhere you are from all the platform medias that you're watching this message from Facebook, from YouTube, from Instagram. Today is the 9th of February 2021. It's our second episode of the Power Talk with Dr. Mandilakhe. Thank you for sharing this message. Thank you for your positive feedback that you have given us. Thank you so much. If you know anybody who would benefit from this message, today we have an exciting topic to talk about. If you know anybody from your timeline who can benefit from this message, please make sure that you share this video. Please make sure that you mention them on the comment below. Today we are going to sing a song for you. Meanwhile, we are waiting for others to join in. Okay, today our topic, I'm so excited about it. It's a very topic that everybody has been waiting to discuss. A topic of career, a topic of vision, a topic of ambitions versus our religion and culture. I believe that I decided to come up with this topic because I know someone out there wants to be a model, but the religion is saying no. Somebody out there wants to be a photographer, but the society does not recognize that as a main source of living. Somebody there wants to make living out of running, but the society does not recognize that as a main work that somebody can do. Somebody there out there wants to be a singer, they want to be an actor, but they're struggling to come out of those closets because those things are not recognized by the community, and also our cultures are saying no to that. Today I'm not alone. I'm joined by a musician, a music producer, a music writer, and a great performer as well. He has been on the industry for quite some time now. He's bestly known by his song Best in Me, Zuko SA. Zuko, welcome on our show, on Power Talk with Dr. Mandilakhe. We're glad to have you on our show. For the benefit of the viewers who do not know who Zuko SA is, can you tell them who are you, where you come from, and what are you doing at the moment?
Thank you so much for having me on the show. And I am Zuko from Eastern Cape in Adugwa, and I'm from a Christian background. My father is a pastor, and I was serving under him as a keyboard player before I went to high school. Then I went to high school. After that, I came to Joburg to do music, and then I furthered my studies with sound engineering. And right now, I am a music director at my church. Yeah.
Yes. So Zuko, I noted that you are a music director.
Yeah.
You are a music producer. You're also a songwriter. But now I've also get that your father is a pastor.
Yeah.
And you have moved to Joburg not to do gospel, because we know that pastors' kids or people who are Christians, they are expected to sing gospel.
Yeah.
But not only did you move from being a PK, but you completely moved from a gospel genre and you decided to do R&B.
Yeah.
How was your experience? Did your parents accept this? Did the community accept this? Like, can you share your experience with somebody who's out there?
At first, it was not easy, for them to accept me as an R&B artist. They always said, "Awuzuya Zuluwini, funeka ucule umculo osindisiweyo."
Yes, yeah.
And abazalwane, of course, as they were leading the congregation, they were expected bandikhulisa okanye bandilede to the right direction, and they didn't see the bigger picture. But as ixesha lihamba, they accepted me.
Okay.
And the first person to accept was my mom, because I saw the certain time where she paid for my photo shoot and she paid for my studio time, and I saw it. Okay, now she's upset accepting this. Now, when it comes to my dad, he was accepting it, but I think we are support. I hope I would change later
Okay,
on.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so your father, of course, your father is a pastor.
Yeah.
But at any point, did you feel like your father is not accepting this because of the expectations that he's a pastor,
Yeah.
and he's expected that to raise children will become pastors, or at
Yeah.
least decent kids,
Yeah.
as the society thinks? Did you feel like there were external pressures for your father?
Yeah, and as a pastor futhi, abantu mos njengoba kujongile bathi utatam bengumuntu ocinga uba bawuthini abantu
Okay.
when they
okay.
see you performing kwi-clubs, when they see you performing kubantu abaselayo and all that.
Yes.
So it was not easy for him to accept, but right now they are huge fans of my work, and
Okay.
and yeah, it's a great
Okay.
thing.
How was the reaction? I heard you spoke Undobana. You also a music director in Gonzweni yakho.
Yeah.
Which means that you are at the forefront of the church. You are part of the worship team.
Yeah.
So if every Sunday you are there, you're playing keyboard for the church. So
Yeah.
you're not only an R&B singer, but you also committed in Gonzweni yakho. So how was the response of abazalwane? Because most Christians, they say, once you become a Christian, we are zekas on this. How was their reaction?
Yeah. before to be music director at church, I was first server and Diamba and Gonzo like everyone else. And that thing you banned by the music director. I knew how to play keyboard, and for me, I wanted to do something, whether it was singing or playing keyboard. So when they accepted me at my church to be a music director, and they loved my work, they loved me. You know, they expected more of me. So when someone had in the interview on radio, yeah, I think so. When they had me go interview on radio, and the song played after, "Baby, you being the best in me." Next thing, "Oh, I heard you on radio, but telling her to tell what Jesus. Why you sing about, "Oh baby, what's going on now?"
Yeah.
It was fun, but then when they kept seeing me performing with clubs and all that, it was sort of like a problem. Then they wanted to know more about my music. But yeah, it's a fun journey.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I like what you've just mentioned.
Yeah.
You said to me that you had this edge of wanting to work for God, of being part of what God is doing.
Yeah.
But the challenge that you had is that you have this thing that seems to be a stumbling block, which is you singing R&B, and of which I believe that you're good in that genre.
Yeah.
So what have you learned from your journey? Because there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there who's a model, but they still want to work for God.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there who's a lawyer. You know, most of the time our tradition and our culture label lawyers as liars. Yeah. They say that you can't be a Christian and be a lawyer.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there who wants to be a photographer, but our society does not recognize that it's a work that you can do as a source of living.
Yeah.
There's somebody out there who wants to be an actor, but there's the society and the Christian family does not accept that. So from your journey, what have you learned? What are the important lessons that you have learned? Because I recognize you as a great producer, and you have produced so many artists, and you are excelling in what you are doing. And I believe that if you listened to so many people, we wouldn't have had a benefit of receiving this talent that you have. So it means that you have there's a bit of resilience in you. So what can you say to somebody who's still in their closet, who's still saying that I can't break through because of these challenges?
Yeah. Firstly, it was not easy for me to be where I am to get to where I am right now. Okay. And of course, you're expected to pay bills, you're expected to send money home and all that. And sometimes you do gigs for free. Sometimes you produce songs for free just to get Igama Lakho out there. Okay. It was not easy, but what kept me going was the support from home, the support from my fans. You know, it was because when the more you release more music and the more love you get encouraged to do more. Okay. You know, yeah.
Okay. So what I'm learning from your story, and what I think our viewers can learn out there, is that when you have a dream, you need a bit of stubbornness in you, because from your journey, I can see that you had challenges with your family. Those are the people that are your greatest support. But you were able to break through and do your thing, and believe in your dream. So one thing we can tell people out there is that when you have a dream, believe in it. And don't spend your energy trying to explain your dream to people, because I'm sure at that level you are expected to explain exactly what are you doing, and so I think from your journey I'm also learning that when you have a dream, don't explain it too much. Don't waste your energy trying to explain it. Eventually people will get it. And for now, you are saying that they are welcoming Abazalane, and now they see you on TV, they see you on radio, they are welcoming you. So, what also I can say is that follow your heart. We know that God has great plans for us, and God's plans are for us to prosper, not to harm us. And I also believe that all the good things that we do, all the desires that we have, it's God who has planted those desires in us. If you want to be a musician, go out there and do music. And I think we should do away with this syndrome that yabantu abazothini, because once we think about a lot of people yabantu abazothini, we deprive us ubuthina bethu, and also we deprive the world the greatest gift that we have. Someone out there wants to make a living out of running, and they're very good at it. Zulu. Someone out there wants to be a model. They're very good in doing that. Someone out there, they just want to do a lot of things, but they feel like Christianity ibeka umthwalo emagxeni abo, and also culture ibeka umthwalo emagxeni abo. Okay, a normal female of this age is expected to dress like this. A normal female of this age is expected to talk like this. So as a result, according to our culture, we are expected to dress in a certain way. So if we could go by our culture, we would never have Miss South Africa, because in those beauty contexts, they were yes. So I think, Zugo, the point that I want us to learn today is that we need to be able to balance culture and our dreams. We need to be able to balance societal views and our dreams, because we lose so much talent, because so many people, they feel like they can't do several things because of the culture. So what I'm saying, Zugo, today I guess we're saying that we're not saying that masinga hambi ngokwamasiko ethu, masinga zenzi culture zethu, masinga landeli imithetho culture zethu, but we are saying that we need to strike the balance. We need to strike the balance, and also not disadvantage ourselves because of culture and religion, because we end up being bitter. So, Zugo, do you have any words of encouragement or last words that you can say to our viewers at home before we leave?
I would like to say that, as you have said, believe in yourself, believe in your craft, and make sure that as you do, let's say, music, you perfect it, and have good people around you that are going to assist you with what you are doing. So believe in yourself, and make sure that you do good in whatever that you're doing, so that umuntu ofikayo who's new to you, who's new to your work, I'll be impressed. So yeah, that's it from me.
Yes. And also our last words, we're saying that being a Christian does not mean that you cannot excel in other things that you do. Being a Christian is not a limitation. Instead, God says, I have given you life and life abundantly. And God says, I have great plans for you, not to harm you, but to prosper. So our last words to you guys at home, we are saying that keep fighting, keep pushing, keep rising. We shall see you on our next episode. Before we go, we'd love to guys to do a song for you. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for your participation. Keep winning, keep rising, keep fighting. From me, Dr. Mandilakhe, until the next time.